Just very proud of our group. That was a must-win game. They're all must-win games, but when you're tied with somebody in conference, you really got to get it done. And, there's times where we didn't stick to the game plan. I didn't really think first half our defense was great, but we made some adjustments, and we were able to come out, play better ball screen defense, contest and rebound better, play through adversity, play through foul trouble. I'm just really proud of our group.
Coach, you mentioned not only being tied in the standings, but pretty much tied after 3 quarters, and then that late third quarter, early fourth quarter, 12-1 run. Take us through that sequence and maybe what that says about the character of the team.
Yeah, our players just have a lot of experience from, now not everybody on the roster, but the culture of our team, I guess you could say, understands how to win. We stay poised in pressure situations, and even down the stretch when they were making that little run, I didn't feel the need to call a timeout because I was trying to wait till we could advance the ball and things like that, because I knew we could be poised and be able to close the gap. So, that third quarter was Sydney Wilson, to be honest. I mean, Sydney Wilson really, really stepped up. We were having scoring droughts, and she just put the team on her back. That's probably the best I've seen her play offensively. But I told him in the huddle, somebody's got to step up, and she had mismatches on her. We were in foul trouble. I thought Abby J started it out. Abby Jackson was playing really, really well, but she was in foul trouble. So as soon as she fouled out, Sydney kind of, as soon as I took her out, Sydney took over and really put the team on her back. And that's when we started to increase the gap, I guess you could say. But players stepped up. We were getting open shots. It was the same shots that we were getting in the first half, but we just started hitting them, and we started having a little bit more confidence, and our will to win kind of took over.
Sydney's kind of like an unheralded star on the team, if you will, and for her to go out and get 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, and like I said, just really dominate, put the team on her back.
Yeah, she's done it. She's done it multiple times this year. Again, an underrated underrated player on our team, and she's our glue. She's our X factor. Everybody on the team says it, and we know it. And so she's a versatile kid. She don't have to be flashy. She knows how to score. She knows how to play defense. She understands the scouting report, game plan. She understands angles. She understands how to force people into their deficiencies. She's very smart. She stepped up. She stepped up when the team needed her, and she really has stepped up since Jazz, who happens to be her best friend, went out. And she stepped up rebounding-wise, she stepped up scoring-wise, and she's been pretty consistent. The only one game I think that was uncharacteristic of her was at SIU this year, but she bounced back and scored 16 against them here. So I'm just really proud of how she's playing. She's playing with urgency. She's being a great leader, and, our team needs it.
And about the energy that y'all played with, there were players diving out of bounds to save loose balls and diving on the court and getting tied up. Did you notice a different sense of energy today?
Yeah, first half I did well. We started the game out really well. Which was the game plan. We wanted to punch them early, kind of take their confidence, which we did. Then when they punched back, I don't think we responded. So the rest of the first half, I didn't really like our defense. I didn't really like our energy. I didn't think that we were playing with enough urgency. So we addressed that in the locker room, and I thought that when we came out in the third quarter, we started very slow. Abby J got her third foul, and then the energy picked up. And we started competing at a higher level. Defensively, I thought they were just kind of getting whatever they wanted. There were some uncharacteristic things from some of our defensive stoppers. But when we locked in, we were able to put together stops and then convert them into points or just execute the offense. They started going to that trap and zone, and we were able to pick our spots and, do exactly what we did in practice, and kids stepped up and hit shots.
After about a day's turnaround, you guys went from 23 turnovers to just 8. Was it kind of just like a mental fluke on Friday, or do you think that they really stepped up during practice and went on to improve that?
Yeah, no, it was definitely a focus. You can't win games averaging 19 turnovers or where we were averaging for our last 3 games. And, granted, I think some of that, I said before, was we had a lot of people out. And so now we're trying to build our chemistry pretty quickly. And it's difficult to learn how to play with people if they're out, and then they're just inserted into the lineup, and some of them into the starting lineup. So it was just getting used to playing with each other again. We just got to keep getting more consistent in practice, and we'll see more success on the court with that. Just when we're passing the ball, knowing where people want it, knowing what we're looking for in the offense. So we focused on that, and I was happy to see that we only had 8 turnovers, really 7, because we let that clock run out out of respect. But that's huge. That's huge. Take care of the ball because we know we can do it. We have really good guards, and we have post players that can catch and score. So they were doubling us. I thought we were poised. We had a lot of good kickouts from the post, and now we're learning to play kind of inside out with each other, and that's only going to help us in the future.
What was the encouragement you were telling the girls at the end of the third and beginning of the fourth when you had the 2-point lead that extended to 11-point lead?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What was the encouragement you were telling the girls at the end of the
Sorry.
third? There you go.
Yeah, I mean, really, I just told them we had to keep doing what we're doing, one possession at a time, to be honest. That's what I told them. I said, we got to put together stops. That's how we win games. When we put together stops, then we can rebound and we can run in transition. We knew that UNI was tired. I mean, they were visibly tired. So we were too, but I was like, whoever wants it more is going to be able to finish this game. So we just kept trying to push it in transition, wear them out. If we had something, we tried to look for it. If we didn't, we executed the offense. But the biggest thing was putting together stops because UNI is a great offensive team. And they play pretty well defensively today too, but offensively they are really good. They run a lot of stuff, a lot of sets, and they have shooters, they have bigs, they have people that can drive. So putting together stops was a difference in the game.
Which I know individual goals are obviously taking back to team goals, but Bryce Caleb passed 1,600 points in her career today. Let's talk about that, what that, especially as a player who, she distributes, she plays really good defense, to get 1,600 career points, what that means for her legacy here in this program.
I mean, Bryce is leaving an amazing legacy. First of all, come back, play 6 years. There's a lot that goes into being a collegiate athlete, a lot of sacrificing your body, sacrificing your time, mental, up and downs, things like that. So for her to just come back and endure that again, speaks volumes to her and her toughness and just what kind of character kid she is. But she's done so much. She's a winner. I mean, she's won the most games as a Lady Bear at this point. She scores, she has, steals records, rebounds, she kind of does it all, and most importantly, she defends at a high level. She's playing banged up just like everybody, and she's really showing some toughness, and I think that, her legacy is not 1,600 points. That's something that you can kind of write in there, but really it's just her heart, her will to win, her competitive spirit, her leadership, and just the sacrifice she's made along the way.
Who do you want to win the Super Bowl?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, who do you want to win the NBC? Lady Bears. I don't know. I don't have a dog in the fight. I'm kind of indifferent on this one. Who do you want to win?
Bengals.
Okay, then I want the Bengals to win.
A tight game for 3 quarters, then you guys go on a 12-1 run, late third quarter, early fourth quarter. Take us through that sequence.
Yeah, we're kind of struggling a little bit, but I think we all rallied together and fed off each other's energy, and then it just came like electric, and we just continued to hit shots and play some defense.
Big home weekend series here with Drake and UNI. It's at mid-February, trying to start playing their best basketball for the conference tournament. You guys feel like you're kind of getting there?
Yeah, for sure. Mox has been saying lately, this is when we're supposed to be playing our best basketball. We're looking forward to March, but we also have to take it game by game because everyone's going to give us their best shot, for sure.
Sydney, you played all 40 minutes tonight. How do you mentally prepare yourself to do something like that as well as physically?
Yeah, well, I'm tired, for sure. But, Mox has kind of just implemented that role on me, and I've taken, as a compliment, honestly, that she wants me on the court all 40 minutes. She believes in me, my teammates believe in me, and even though when I'm dying, they're like, you got it, just take a breath, and definitely it's honestly just a blessing to be able to do that, for sure.
Maya, what went into that run early in the fourth quarter? I think it was a 2-point game at the end of the third, and then you all were able to get it up to 11.
I think it was just our energy, like Sydney was saying, feeding off each other. I mean, I think this is the first game in a while that we've actually played through our mistakes and not let it affect us. I mean, personally, I missed a couple shots, but I just kept doing it. We kept all trying to do the little things like rebound, defense, stops like that. But we wanted to win the first 5 minutes of the quarter. We wanted to push them. That's the biggest thing is how we start the fourth quarter. I think we started good, and that's how we finished, which was really good for us.
And what was the mood like in the locker room? Obviously, this is a big game, and big game in terms of standings too.
It was fun. I mean, you love beating UNI and Drake. They're ahead of us right now. They were ahead of us in the polling, so that's a big win for us. But it's on to the next. I mean, I think we're focused on Illinois State, and we're going to celebrate this one, but not for too long because that's who we're focused on right now.
That all for the girls? Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.